Yes, students, look at the definition of clause. A clause is a group of words that contains subject and predicate. It is just like a sentence, and clause is of two types. First type is independent clause, principal clause, main clause, and second type is dependent clause, subordinate clause, secondary clause. These are the two types of clauses. Now look at the example, that what is the meaning of independent clause and dependent clause. Look at the example. When I came here, comma, I saw him. When I came here. When you read out this sentence, and it is clear that the sentence is not giving any proper sense, so it is needed that we have to move on the another part of sentence, that I saw him. So as to clear the sentence, we have to join the both clauses so that it give a proper sentence. So we can say that it is a subordinate clause. Subordinate clause means dependent clause. That means it is not giving any proper sentence. And another part of the sentence is known as main clause, because it is separately giving a proper information about subject, that what the subject is doing. Now look at the another examples. I like banana and I like grapes. I like banana. It is giving us a proper information, that so we can say that it is a main clause. Another type of sentence, I like grapes. It is also giving a proper information about subject, so it is also a main clause. So in this sentence, the sentence contains two main clauses joined by a conjunction. Look at the second number sentence, I first met her in Paris. The sentence is giving us a proper information, so we can say that it is a main clause. And you just look at the another type of sentence, where I lived as a small child. When you separately read it out, it is not conveying any proper information. So to clear this part of the sentence, we need to read out the first part, that is secondary clause is not playing a main role. Main clause is giving us a proper information about the subject and its action. So it is clear that a sentence may contain main clause plus main clause, or a sentence may contain main clause plus subordinate clause, or you can say it a secondary clause. Now come to the another type of classification of sentence. First is simple sentence. Simple sentence contains only one main clause. Main clause, that is also known as principal clause. Example, my dress has become dirty. The simple sentence contains only one clause, and the meaning is totally cleared by that principal clause. Second is compound sentence. Compound sentence contain two main clauses. As you have already studied the definition of main clause, that main clause conveys us proper information. For example, you can see main clause plus conjunction plus main clause, because a sentence combines by joining a conjunction. Look at the example, we went to the market. It is giving us proper information. And then but is a conjunction here. The shops were closed. The shops were closed means the sentence is already giving us a proper information. So we can say that a compound sentence is that kind of sentence that is joined by two main clauses. Another part is, third number is complex sentence. A complex sentence, one main clause plus one subordinate clause. Main clause may be placed at the front side, or it may be placed at the end of the subject, and subordinate clause may be placed at the front side. Even sometimes the conjunction comes to the front side of the sentence, that it is not necessary that the main clause should be at the first and subordinate clause should be at the last. It may change its place also. Example, although he was wealthy. Now the sentence is not giving any proper information, although he was wealthy. That means it is subordinate clause. Now look at the another part of the sentence, he was still unhappy. It is main clause. That means we need to read out the first part of the sentence, because subordinate clause is not giving us any proper information. So in the whole, the complex sentence is defined as the sentence that contain one main clause and one subordinate clause joining by conjunction. Thanks a lot.